Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Eventually, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you wanted to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Love going to throw right away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
Throwing. Love. And this will be incomplete.
Look at this defense for the Vikings.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend to the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love.
He'll try and do this himself.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
He's a talented runner. That means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker. And his early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go.
Now Love. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's McCarthy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
For the Vikings.
And this will be taken at the 13.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more power.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love. That's complete to Wicks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
to pass.
and 3.
Here's Jordan Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
That's another Packers 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Brought down at the 20.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now another shot here at the PAT. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Packers 10, Vikings nothing. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs. But sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And the Vikings.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in pass protection. This group shows us versatility and gets it done on this drive.
Get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go now.
And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from it.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else who's in front.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And now there's yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Love now.
43-yard line.
He gets that one complete to Ricks. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one swung out here to Jones. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go with Jones. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Turnover on downs.
Here's Love. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
To the air with McCarthy.
3rd and 3.
That is caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
The 50-yard line.
Trying. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy will drop this underneath for Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2 yards to go, second down. Operating from the gun. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Block 40. Red, yellow, set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Makes the score.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a run of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll run it with Jones. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 82 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff goes away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Check.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards at a first.
A gain of 9
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the gun on third down. Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. McCarthy operating from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's got him in, complete. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And even turn something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and 1 now from the 21. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He was taken down. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They go with Jacobs. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Ready.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
17.
Throwing. Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. That looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Love back to it here after the pick 6. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Claws red. 10 black. Drill green. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage coverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance.
They've got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Anderson hauls it in.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 8. It's second and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
J.J. McCarthy.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is first and 10. Here's Love. Able to connect with Jenkins.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. Now Love.
His throw incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
19 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love.
He's going to air one out.
And
This is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love looking to throw it. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Going back to Love. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minutes, things get a little bit tighter.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a counter on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now McCarthy. This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em